Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate this program I made called OWRPG. I'm going to try to keep this video short because there is a lot to explain in it, but I really don't want it to be too lengthy. So if it does, uh, if I tend to kind of ramble on a little, I hope you guys can bear with me, but I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I can. Um, so it's 1707 lines of code. That's because it was kind of like a side project that I was working on um, during like the beginning of boot camp, around the beginning of the second week, and at that point, I didn't really have the ability to code efficiently. Looking back, I definitely could have made this a lot cleaner, a lot prettier, and a lot easier to make. Um, and I definitely am regretful or frustrated a little, but at least the program itself does run very smoothly. Um, so uh, right now I'm just gonna go right into terminal and I'm gonna fire it up. Um, and this is the introduction menu. Um, so I should give a disclaimer before I do anything else. There are a few I just noticed actually, to be honest, recently. It's been a while since the last time I fired it up because um, you know, after like the second week of boot camp, we moved right into JavaScript, and then from there, I couldn't really spend any more time on this. Uh, I noticed that some things don't work perfectly. So later on in the video, if there are things that don't add up, or if you, for some reason, if you just like are really interested and take it off my GitHub and try to play it yourself, if things don't aren't completely perfect, then I apologize in advance. uh, some of the things like for the enemy side, their secondary abilities and ultimates uh, for both attack and support, those are definitely not available yet, and that's only because like I said, um, basically once we moved to JavaScript, I couldn't finish anything. I managed to finish most of it, but that especially that last part of it, with incorporating these things, the enemies like special abilities, I could not get to that. So I'm just going to show you what I have for now. Um, it works. Like if I had to give a percentage, it works like 95% the way it's supposed to. So at least that's good. You get to choose all of the characters involved in the battle. You yourself are basically the hero attack. So you choose between Tracer, Soldier 76, and Farah, and you get to choose one support to help you between Mercy and Zenyatta. And then attack, you can choose whoever you want as well. Uh, I should say, not attack, enemies. You can choose whoever you want. Um, so, just to explain the important parts, secondary abilities operate with cooldowns. So, for example, if I'm Soldier 76, at the very beginning of the game, I decide to use my Helix Rocket, then I'm going to have to wait 8 turns. So the cooldowns are equivalent to turns. I'm going to have to wait 8 turns before I can use my Helix Rocket again. Um, the ultimates are based off of alt charge, percentage charge, just like in the game. So every single turn, all people in the battle get 4 passive alt charge by default. You can get bonus alt charge by either hitting or healing somebody. Um, and once you get to 100%, you can use your ultimate um, however you or whenever you feel like it. Um, so I'm just gonna. Oh, have to explain one more thing. For now, uh, out of the hero support, you have Mercy and Zenyatta, and Mercy operates like she does in the game. Um, she each turn you have to choose between heal and damage assist, and she will only be able to do one or the other for you during that turn. Um, Zenyatta in the game can give a Discord Orb to enemy and a Healing Orb to an ally at the same time, so he will by default do both every single turn. And the enemy support work a little differently. Um, so in the game, they operate by being required to hit like an ally with their gun in order to heal them. So they will not be guaranteed to connect. You know, uh, when they try to heal, and also if the enemy attack has full health, they will not try to heal, and instead they will try to shoot you, which is demonstrated right here. This plus 75 damage and the plus 70 damage. And just like with healing, since they're shooting a gun, it's not guaranteed that they're going to hit you. So, you know, it's just like they will attempt to hit you, and there's a chance they will miss or connect. If the enemy attack does not have full health, they will not try to shoot you, and they will by default try to heal the enemy attack instead. So hopefully that explanation was somewhat understandable, and I will go straight into the demo of the game. So I'm going to choose Tracer, Mercy, Reaper, and On. Check status at the beginning. Everybody is full health. Everybody has 0 alt charge. And I have my secondary ability available, but Tracer's secondary ability is a self heal type thing. Since I have full health, I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to save it for later. So I'll start out by primary fire. I'm going to ask Mercy to power assist me, and when you decide to use the power assist with Mercy, you're basically doing a risk reward type thing where you're hoping that the very next turn your enemy is gonna miss when they try to hit you, because if they do hit you, then Mercy's not going to heal. Um, so uh, you know, if I do choose, if I do feel like the enemy is going to hit me, I'll probably go with heal. But I'm going to just take a gamble, try to do more damage instead, and I'll go with power assist for this turn. So I did manage to connect, and because of the power assist, instead of 30 damage, I did 39 damage. As it says right here, I'm not going to be healed next turn. Everybody gained alt charge, and I got bonus because I managed to connect. Um, let's see. Since Reaper's health, it says right here, is at 250, that means that, and that's his full health. That means that Anna's healing attempt connected. So like I said, um, like basically the program will check Reaper's health after I do the damage. So I did 39 damage. Reaper lost health, and then the program checked to see Reaper's health, and it was less than total damage. Well, his total health, which is 250. So Anna was forced to try to heal, and that means next turn she is not going to try to attack me because she used her turn to heal, and you'll see that in a second when I go to Reaper's turn. So you can see everybody's the alt charge everyone gained. Anna gained 15 alt charge for healing Reaper, and I will go to Reaper's turn. Reaper missed, and then the very next line, as you can see, Anna was healing and did not attempt to shoot you. So that's what I just talked about a second ago. Um, so since nobody hit me, nobody did any damage, my health is still 150. Basically, nobody did anything this turn, and everybody just gained 4 passive alt charge, and that's it. So I'm gonna move through this a little bit faster now. I missed. Everybody gained 4 alt charge. All right, Reaper will attack. Reaper missed. So everybody's missing a lot right now. I missed again. Reaper missed again. This time, since everyone is at full health, include especially Reaper and most importantly Reaper, Anna had the freedom to try to shoot me, and so she did try to shoot me, and she did connect, and she ended up doing 70 damage. That means right now, if I check my status, I have only 80 health, and that also means since Reaper's power right here is 90, if he hits me one more time, I'm going to lose. I'm going to die. So that means this is a good spot here to use my secondary ability, which is Recall, which will bring me um, some health back. And my health will be restored to 150. So now I have total health. I have full health again. I lost a turn though. So now it's Reaper's turn. Um, Reaper missed and I attempt to shoot but missed. So right now we should all be sitting pretty, and we are. Um, both me and Reaper are full health. You can see all the alt charges now. They've been building up. And Anna's is ironically the highest because she's the one who's been doing the most. Um, I think she hit me once and then she healed Reaper a couple times. So I'm going to keep firing away. This time I hit. Um, Reaper missed, which is good. Let's check status again. So everybody's close to full health still, but I'm getting close to my alt. I'm gonna keep going. Almost there. And now I have full alt charge. So I've just been trying to get to the point where I can show um, how to use ultimate ability. So I'm gonna try to stick my pulse bomb. And like I don't know if I mentioned it before, but Tracer's pulse bomb is basically like a all or nothing. So if she kind of gets lucky and manages to stick it, then it's going to do 300 damage. And Reaper's, health is, well, his maximum health is 250. So no matter what, if I stick that pulse bomb, he's going to die. So we'll just see if I get lucky or not. And I missed. So now the battle will continue. And if you look, if I go back to stats again, Reaper just hit me, so I lost some health. But you can see my alt charge resets, and I'm back at 4%. Um, because Reaper just had one turn. Um, so that's basically how the game works. I'm not going to run it any further in this demo. If you obviously, um, I like I mentioned near the beginning of the video, I think, um, you guys can, if you're really that interested, can always take this off my GitHub and check it out for yourself. And if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer anything. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it.